Hello dear followers. So yeah, I share my experience not only about my traveling, about visiting different places, and yeah, I visit different places and I try different things in certain places. So would be glad to share my experience and my conclusion about it. So today I'll tell you about my experience with trying weed. Yeah. In many places I've been, many companies, people just offer me like, okay, just want to try and so on. I said never try. I said, oh really, like how old are you, never try? Like yeah, basically I tried to smoke a couple of times, but I'm coughing and I don't know, I can't smoke and it's like so unnatural, so put any smoke inside your lungs and it seems like impossible for me. And I don't know if people lose that kind of resistance of smoking cigarette or whatever, so probably I feel sorry for them, especially for the health state, because same like when you drink a lot of alcohol, probably you feel sick, you will vomit and so on, but if you lose that feelings, it means your body stop to try to protect you. Whatever, I did try finally, yeah, like Jungle's really good company and so on, and I said no guys, I cannot smoke and whatever, but say oh, it's have really good cafe and we can make they can make a pizza for you. And usually I don't know, I have like really high tolerance of my body and about 100 kilo weight and so on, so they asked to make it like a super strong. It was small pizza, taste a little bit of strange, but it's possible to eat, like vegetarian pizza with vegetables, cheese and weed of course. So I eat all of that pizza and I wait quite a long time, maybe I don't know, I already thought that nothing will happen, maybe hour or about hour, I can't say for sure, until it start work. So first what I felt, basically probably what usually when people smoke, was really fun, you smiling, laughing like an idiot from everything, like tiny hallucination, people faces like distorts and looks funny, and they sometimes remind me like cartoon characters and everything seems silly and everyone dumb and so on, and you like in really good mood and you relax, and next moment and you think you're like super smart because all of the idea come to your head at like really difficult combination when people let's say what the co-workers say about you or your boss and so on, and why they say that, what purposes they follow and etc. Like maybe the girls who hitting up on you and so on, and you like see all of this different things what they follow completely a different reason, not because they're attracted to you or so on, and it's really interesting, but in reality you like get a super dumb. So let's say if you under, I don't know what people use, tranquilizer, so they think like really slow, maybe 5 or 10 times slower than usually, so if you tell a joke they will laugh next day, whatever. And on the weed you not think slower, you just get stupid when even people try to explain you in really simple way, like on the fingers you cannot get it, so probably you'll get dumb. And I'm pretty sure it affects your memory, especially if you use it for a long time and your, let's say, some kind of connection is broke, because you get like really slow thinking. About the creativity, I don't know, can you make you creative? Maybe it's will you make you more relaxed, maybe more confident and so on, but I don't know, it's not kind of thing what I would like to use or so. I thought okay, like if I appear in this world, so maybe my life experience will be not completed without this, so like once a lifetime, why not, you can try it, whatever. And what interesting thing, your focus is like really tiny, you can focus on any details in our world around. So basically if you want to be relaxed, you focused on relaxation, you relax, you feel good and so on. If you want to talk, you will have a really long conversation, you will talk to your person. So everything depends on what you're focusing on. So if you're focusing on music, you have a lot of energy, you want to dance, you will be dancing and so on. So everything it depends from your thoughts and focus. What's really nice when you just have like no thoughts. So finally you can relax from your thoughts. It was really, really cool. But that good feelings was not so long, maybe hour time, I don't know. And then it gets stronger and stronger. I didn't know, and they too, so they thought they make pizza for all of them, for a big group. They put 5 grams of wheat up there, what's quite a lot, and I eat it all alone. It was a little bit too much, I would say. I thought this will never finish, and after I understand why people said they will never ever try the wheat again, and why they even pray and do everything for just stop it, and they was afraid they'll get crazy and so on. So I got all of that experience. So probably if the spirit of wheat thought you, if you try it just once, will give you like all experience possible you want. So later on it was feel like this egregor of a wheat just take all of your body and start to control your body. And I had symptoms like people got from a green butter. It's like really, really strong. They take only oil from hemp and use the butter, so you can just eat it or whatever, put it in a sandwich or someone if you make a big joke. So I imagine if I know what I done, why it's happened to me, but if I didn't, so if someone make a joke to someone, you get crazy because you really have no idea what's going on. It's like super strong. And then like time stretch, like time stop, and some way it stretch and another time it shrinks, so you have like a small blackout. You just near the lake, near the tree, and got in the toilet and somewhere, and if you're like in the nature, it more or less okay, even you feel really, really bad. So later on I got like all of the worst feelings possible. So when it starts work, so sometimes you like relax, then you energize, then you laughing, then you relax again, then you're a bit worried and so on. But later on when it starts works too strong and you cannot control it, you can't stop it, you have anxiety, extra worrying, you have a paranoia, you have fear, like scared of everything, and damn, it's like not real nice feelings, and you don't know what to do, how to stop it. So you can eat, not eat, it doesn't help anything, it just don't stop. You can pray, don't work either, and it seems like going forever. So I don't know how long was it, like about 8-12 hours until it became more or less to normal, like super long. Yeah, so when time is stretched, so I look on the watch and like, okay, you know the time, look what's going on left and after and right, and just you have not really good feeling. And after check the time again, it's past just 1 second. I think, oh my god, I make so many moves just in 1 second, so probably I behave like totally insane. And if I stay inside the room, so probably it will be a good idea switch off a phone, cut off a phone from reception, lock the door and throw out the keys through the window, and take a room somewhere in the basement or without a balcony. But in nature it's a little bit lighter, at least like no many people around, but still all of that bad feelings you have for so long and you cannot control everything. And when this egregor of weeds they take you, you can control your body, you're just moving, and after notice your fingers is moving and you can't stop it. You can stop it, but it's really difficult. Put it down and after you see fingers on the other arm is moving and you just can't stop it, and like totally insane. Some interesting experience I got it as well. Not only like you got on what you focus, and you can focus really, really direct to the certain things in kind of meditative state, and you know the difference when you're thinking and when you're not thinking, like a total difference. And you can increase your feeling in certain way. So basically you do the same thing without a bit. So when I just sit and look on a horizon, like on a big space, like field or forest or whatever, so when I look on a horizon, like all of the reality seems like a hologram, not like real. It's like really lighting a few lights, and when they cross over, they create this reality, something like that. So like a computer graphic or whatever, and you can see these lights and maybe some other people, and you're not really sure they're real, and it's like the only dream or your imagination. It literally in the state what was for quite a long time, and you're not really sure already are you here or not, and all of this what happened around, what we can touch and do everything with that, like your beliefs, like let's say, is broken, and everything became a bit uncertain. But in my case, probably I was really interested to try it, because I was okay, psychedelics, it kind of interesting. Any other things like amphetamine or whatever, I don't see any reason for try it. And if we take crack or opium, or I don't know, maybe heroin, it's even worse, just kill yourself. I don't know, have many different stuff, like I don't know, methadone, whatever. So what's the reason to try that? Usually you try one, you don't understand what's going on, try again, you understand what's going on, and then you're addict to it. So much better to be free of anything. And what I realized, you can get really nice feelings just without anything. Just control your focus, control your feelings, but it's hard work. You do the meditation every day, and then you might get to the certain things what you want. Instead of using drug, what take all of your energy, and your energy level fall down at least for 1 month. So it was everything about 8-12 hours. I can't say for sure, really long, until it stop work and you almost come back to normal. And next 12 hours, and what the worst, you know, if something happened, just go to sleep. You go to sleep and it's fine. And I cannot go to sleep, so it was even worse. And I have a lot of things I have to do on the next day, and you're not really sure you behave normal or not, way of your speaking, you're moving, and next 12 hours you're not really yourself. So it took like almost 24 hours for get back more or less to normal. And you know, if someone said like, oh, if you tried something 1 time, nothing happened. If you take ecstasy or amphetamine or even cocaine or weed, whatever, it change your mental things forever, even from 1 time. You will not notice it, but if you practice meditation, you will change, your personality slightly changes. But if you use it all the time, you will change for sure. So something you will change in yourself forever, even from 1 time. So let's say I notice when I meditate, I start to practice meditation after that every day, and it took about 1 month until I come back to previous state. To previous state, I can focus in on things what I can done before, but after that you're just super tired, so all energy is gone. And next day I was like super hungry, can eat everything, probably because lose a lot of energy. Yeah, if we talk about lose fat, maybe, because you lose a lot of energy, you move a lot and so on. But if you increase your hunger, it might be opposite effect. So for get the same amount of energy I got before, it took almost 1 month. So I think it's so unreasonable losses just for this kind of satisfaction or this kind of feelings or whatever. You need to spend 1 month of practicing, but probably a lot of people, they didn't notice anything. And you can get another gift, like you can feel down after they using a certain drugs, depression and so on, because all of the neurotransmitters and receptors was so hardly abused, need to recover for quite a long time. So it's many herbs and activity you can do for increase your happiness level. Instead of that, probably I'll make another video about it, what herbs you can use for make it naturally without any damages. About the hemp, yeah, I like hemp cloves, I like hemp oil, what you can use for cooking, like normal one, and seeds what you can eat. And cloves is really good, and ropes is really good, but if you use it like a drug, I don't know, nothing interesting. It like really useless. Take your energy out, make you like I don't know, vegetable, make more dumb, affect your memory. Yeah, you can relax, you feel good, you sleep good, but I think you pay so big price for it. But anyway, try it or not, it's really up to you. If you didn't try, smoke it or not, it's really up to you. I just share in my experience what I got, but I look from a little bit different perspective. Even psychedelics, like it's not really necessary to do, but yeah, you can do it for your own experience, maybe once in a lifetime. It can be okay, but if you want to really sit on it, I don't know, it's your personal choice, but I'm not really suggest you. I can propose you like another way, what more complicated but more natural to us, like just practice with your mind different kind of spiritual practicing, like out of body experience or lucid dreams, or you can just practice different kind of meditation, visualization, and you can get much better result. You can control your mood, you always feel good. You don't need just go and smile in every way, you just feel good always, and your energy like level is high, and probably people can feel it. I visited like many temples, and I don't know, I even didn't say much, and I didn't explain what like how kind of pilgrim and traveling without money and so on. They even didn't give me a chance for describe it, and they said, okay, just come here, stay here, it's library for you, whatever fruits, whatever you want to, and stay many places. And it's interesting when you communicate with people like almost with not saying much. It's quite interesting. And also I noticed with some people, not only monks, when you stay nearby you feel good, so probably level of energy is really high, and some people you feel neutral or you feel not really comfortable and wanna get rid of. Yeah, I can make this story much longer, but I don't think it's necessary. I just wanna make my conclusion, so it's not really necessary on my point, and I will not recommend you. One time at life, maybe I did it, so I don't know, it's a personal choice, but still I recommend you to practice more meditation if you want to. At least try a little bit every day, little by little, and you'll get a bit progress, and you will know what I mean. All right, so thank you for listening. For sure I'll share much more interesting stuff with you, so stay tuned.